Would I be the asshole if I called out this doctor? For context, my grandpa is in the hospital with stage 4 metastatic colorectal cancer. It has spread to his lungs, which they learned via a biopsy they did several days ago. During the biopsy, they punctured a hole in his lung. This caused air to start leaking into his chest surrounding the lungs. They had to insert a tube to try and suction this air out. The first tube was not big enough, so then they inserted a second larger tube. All of the sudden, about a night ago, he started having swelling in his arm. The doctors reassured us it was just the trapped air caught in his chest, but as time went on, the swelling got worse. Now his chest, neck, and face were swelled up to over twice their size. His sinuses and tongue were swollen too, to the point that swallowing was difficult. Obviously, this really scared us. We talked to the doctors and they told us he had subcutaneous emphysema as a result of the lung puncture. They had to go in and put in a third tube, the largest yet, to try and suction this air out. The surgeon walked in and told us that this wasn't a big deal and that he had been doing surgery for 30 years, so this was going to be easy for him. The surgery did go off without a hitch, which we are grateful for. We asked the surgeon about what pain medication he was being given because we have had issues with post-op care in the past. With a past surgery, we found out the morphine drip was not working and the doctors did not believe us until my grandpa nearly went into cardiac arrest. So we are a bit paranoid about that. He is also prone to extreme nausea with any opioid-based painkillers. We brought all this up to the surgeon and he instantly became defensive. He told us that the past incident with the failed epidural was not the drug's fault. He then informed us that he flew planes in his free time and that a passenger wouldn't go up to the pilot's door and knock on it and tell them how to fly the plane. He then said that not giving him any painkillers would not be fair, even though that wasn't what we were suggesting at all. He told us that we shouldn't interfere with doctors doing their jobs. My mom de-escalated the situation, reassuring the surgeon that we trusted his judgment. But I don't think it was right of the surgeon to essentially chastise us for asking questions related to medical care. I know it's probably frustrating as a doctor to have people questioning you, but we have a reason for asking questions. We've had so many issues with my grandpa's post-op care in the past, and they know this. I'm considering reporting the doctor's behavior. I know it isn't medical malpractice or anything, but I do think this doctor should be held accountable for chewing us out just for asking questions, even if it's just mentioning his behavior to my grandpa's main doctor. Would I be the asshole for doing this? TLDR, a surgeon scolded us for asking questions relating to medical care. Would I be the asshole for reporting his attitude?